Well, isn't this an awkward position to be in? Look at that egg on my face. So this video has been a long time coming. As a matter of fact, should have happened long ago at this point. But I owe you guys an apology. I owe Donkey Kong Bonanza Emerald Rush an apology. And by extension, you, the viewer. To be fair, over the last year, I do believe I have made my stance clear, much more clear, and I've walked back my initial stance on Emerald Rush, but I think it's time to get out here and be more formal about it, and to really kind of just dig into this a little bit, you know what I'm talking about? So I'm gonna apologize to you guys, I'm gonna apologize to Emerald Rush, and I'm also simultaneously gonna defend myself a little bit, because there's some valid things to be said, but guys, Donkey Kong Emerald Rush is fucking amazing. As a matter of fact, I'll even go out on a limb. I'll even say something rather bold. This might be the best DLC expansion that Nintendo has ever released. It has doubled or maybe even quadrupled my total playtime in Donkey Kong Bonanza. It is addictive. And the reason I'm getting out here to even talk about this today to you guys is because I've been playing it a lot lately, like a lot more than usual. Every month I like to jump in and revisit it for the new Emerald Rush events with the new statues that they roll out. But I haven't actually completed every single layer in the game, just in the base Emerald Rush DLC just yet. And recently I've just had an itch to get in and play more of it, so I'm actually a little over halfway done with the overall Emerald Rush events now, or the Emerald Rush layers. The fact that I can still come to this game every once in a while, just when I'm feeling like it, and still have new things to do, still have new layers to dig into, and just new gameplay to experience it's honestly something really special, especially considering that Donkey Kong games, well, they don't come around too often, so it makes me really happy to have an excuse to just fire up the game and play it. This is already one of my favorite games of all time, and then just the Emerald Rush is like, I don't know, it's like a glaze on top of it. So why am I getting out here and apologizing for it? Like, why now? Why did I feel the way that I did about it when they first rolled this out? Well, it wasn't just me. I mean, it was a lot of people. And I will defend myself a little bit, okay? I will get out here and I will say the optics around it were not great at the time. That is something that I said. That is something that I did say back then. I don't think the optics around it were great, and let me explain why. So DK Island already kind of felt like a layer that probably should have just been in the base game, like should have just kind of been a post-game place to visit, I feel. I think a lot of people were feeling that. It would have been neat if that was just like an extra little bonus area that you could go and explore and, you know, maybe collect some bananas and fossils and things. That would have been awesome. The fact that it was included as a part of the Emerald Rush DLC in itself isn't necessarily an issue, but I think there's a conflict of, like, expectation when it comes to this sort of content. Mario Odyssey had the Mushroom Kingdom as a post-game place that you could visit. So naturally, it felt like the same privilege should have been extended to DK Island for Bonanza. That's one factor. Then another factor is that it is like the poster child of the DLC. It's DK Island plus Emerald Rush DLC. And DK Island itself doesn't really have a whole lot going on. It's like such a fun throwback kind of thing. You know, run around, explore the island, do a little banana puzzle. But it's really just kind of a home to all of the statues that you get from the Emerald Rush. It's a glorified museum, essentially. But the fact that they stapled it on to the Emerald Rush DLC to really kind of just like sell you on it, I don't know, it almost makes you feel a little bit ripped off, because the focus clearly is not on DK Island. It's on the Emerald Rush, and the Emerald Rush is extensive. The way that they managed to remix so many layers from the game and like the Bananium gems and the fossils to work in this kind of roguelike emerald collecting way is honestly just so cool and clever and well done. It is addictive. It is like Donkey Crack. so I don't hold it against myself too much for feeling the certain feelings that I did early on about that. And I will also say there is something that I am tentatively still holding against it. Those Emerald Rush events, like if they really truly are limited time, you only had one chance to get those statues, that would be kind of lame. In a $20 paid DLC, like, I hope that they either go back through the events again or just allow you to click on them and play them at your leisure, you know? Because there's a lot of fan service in those events, and I've seen your comments. I know a lot of you out there missed some of the events, and you want to have a chance to go back and collect them again. So I hope that is something that they go back on. But like, man, yeah, I've been playing the heck out of it lately. I've been scooping my way down through the layers. I completed the resort layer recently, the canyon layer, the snow layer, you know, with the zebras and all that kind of fun stuff. Now, just earlier, before I sat down to record this, I began working my way through the forest layer. I'm getting down there. I'm getting way down the list now. Once I complete the forest layer, I will have 4 more layers. It's the 4 towards the bottom of the list. I've gotten pretty slick at, like, picking some solid multipliers to really just crank up my score, and it is insanely satisfying. Like, it is satisfying beyond belief to get just, like, the right combination of perks, and then seeing that multiplier score go crazy. You start getting up to a certain point on the multipliers, and it even, like, plays a little jingle for you. Like, I think it's over 10k. If you get over a 10k multiplier, it does a little doodle-doo-doo, you know? Kind of like from the arcade DK. I can't replicate it. I'm a man. That is a digital sound. Doodle-doo-doo. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, like I said, too, okay, to kind of circle back around to the Emerald Rush events again a little bit. It's something that I have really grown to appreciate about the game. I potentially have issues with it. If it truly is limited time, but like that aside, I also love the fact that it just gets me to fire up this game every month, and I get to play it some more, and I get reminded how much I love Donkey Kong Bonanza. While I've been working my way down through the Emerald Rush layers, I've simultaneously been doing like a whole brand new playthrough of the game too. On my 3rd save file, I actually wiped one of my files just to go ahead and start playing through it again, and like... This game is amazing. Front to back, man. Emerald Rush, for as great and fun and addictive as it is, also gave me bad habits. So, like, that... There's an artificial point that I'm still holding against it. It hooked me on roguelikes. I got on a complete roguelike binge in the fall last year, and it was bad. I was just playing a shit ton of them. I didn't realize the crack I was missing out on, and I almost kind of wish I continued to miss out on that. It might have been better for me to just not. But what do you know? Donkey Kong Emerald Rush is a gateway drug after all. Who would have guessed it? Who would have thunk it? Me, that's for sure. Listen, for the amount of playtime that I have gotten out of Emerald Rush, $20 is, like, more than worthwhile. I've gotten tons and tons of fun out of this DLC, okay? Again, you know, maybe the optics around it weren't great, you know, Nintendo conditioned their audience to expect things to be a certain way, you know, and I guess, like, another factor of it, too, is that, like, it came out so soon after Donkey Kong Bonanza. I mean, it was just like, what, 2 or 3 months after the fact? I think it was only 2. And for years, Nintendo gave us free updates to games like this. Initially kind of appeared like it should have been a free update sort of thing. I think at the very least they could have offered up DK Island as free DLC and made that the hub location for the Emerald Rush. They still could have had like Void Kong chilling over where he does, and you can go talk to him, and then that's where it tries to take you to like the eShop page to purchase the Emerald Rush DLC. But I guess their thinking was to try and staple DK Island onto it to make it a little more appealing. give you a little more incentive to want to go purchase it. I don't know. Yeah, it's neither here nor there. It's definitely not like a huge greedy thing like a lot of us were led initially to believe, myself included. If you haven't picked up the Emerald Rush DLC and it seems like it might be interesting to you, I think it's worthwhile. It's a lot of fun. I mean, you have the whole Void Kong battle pass pretty much to work your way down through and unlock a bunch of different perks and layers and just lots of different things. It'll keep you busy for a while. And I don't know, that's really all I had to say about it. It was just kind of a silly little side video, a little side rant to get out of here. not even a rant. I just wanted to talk a little bit and gush a little bit some more about Emerald Rush because, man, I've been playing the heck out of it lately and I'm just like having a blast. I've been having a blast for months with the mode, but I kind of like put it down and pick it up every once in a while, you know? But just recently I've been playing it a little more, so highly recommend if you think you might want it and you're looking for some more Donkey Kong Bonanza content to sink your teeth into. The base game has plenty to do, but then this just like, it literally, it's like the perks in Emerald Rush. It just multiplies your playtime. It's crazy. Anyway, okay, geez. How many of you out there are obsessed with Emerald Rush? Have you played it? Have you gotten just as much playtime out of it as it seems like I am? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.